arrived with some answers.
How are you?
Excited.
Excited.
So you might be wondering why there are 3 mannequins upstairs. We are going to have you do a little mini collection. You'll have 3 clients, 3 outfits, and a very open and generous brief.
We do want the collection to have a cohesiveness about it.
And you have £500 for the entire collection.
I think the main difficulty with this week's challenge is just the time. If it was 3 separate design briefs being integrated into a mini collection, that's doable with huge forward planning, but in 2 days, you just don't have enough time.
This is the first time the designers have ever been tasked with producing a collection for 3 individual artists. And unlike a fashion house that would have 3 months, our designers have just 3 days to complete their collections. This is an immense brief, but
the workload this week is going to be massive, and you are going to need an assistant.
It was amazing to see everyone, like all the old contestants.
It's just nice to be in that environment again. It was just like the first day we all met.
Okay, guys, calm down. There is more.
To our final 4 designers, you can all pick 1 person to assist you for this week. Heidi, seeing as though that you were last week's winner, we're going to let you go first, and then we'll go in alphabetical order.
I picked Ralphie.
I was a bit annoyed that Heidi picked Ralph before me, but then, you know, she won, so she deserved to pick the first one. So I picked Megan just because, you know, she's good at sewing and, you know, she's really good at pattern cutting.
And Steve?
Brett.
Zainab, your choice is?
Ben. I was a little concerned about Ben. You know, he wakes up late, you have to wake him up every morning, he sneaks out for a cigarette, but I have faith in him.
with their assistants picked, it's
the final chance now to get into the final 3. So we're very lucky to have your first client here with us, and it is Tinchy Strider.
Going on, everyone? Everyone cool?
Yeah.
Pop star Tinchy Strider has scored a string of UK #1s and collaborated with some of the biggest names in the UK music industry. As well as enjoying a successful career in music, Tinchy is also a respected record label executive and businessman.
It was nice seeing Tinchy. It's cool. It's cool doing a guy, definitely.
I've got a headphone launch coming up, my own headphones, and at the launch I want to wear something like standing out. I'm going to keep it as straight as I can. I just want a jacket that can be kind of extravagant, something you're going out in, but then you can wear on different occasions. At the same time, I don't want it to be too loud. The colours I like, so something beige, greyish, and an outfit with like some chinos, some trousers and a shirt. I really want a shirt, and I'd like to see what you can bring to me, then we can discuss more.
Is there anything you want to try, but you've always been a bit scared or reserved?
I kind of know what I like. I ain't someone who, I know my style and what I like, so I wouldn't want to try something just for the sake of trying, you know.
All right, guys, that's enough questions. I think you've got enough work to be getting on with, so I suggest you go upstairs and get on with it.
So star client #1, Tinchy Strider, wants a bespoke outfit to wear at an exclusive launch.
Morning. Can everyone please gather around this end of the room for us?
So I hope you've made progress on your Tinchy Strider outfit, because we're about to deliver challenge #2.
It's someone who I personally know very well, and she'll definitely tell you she's not happy with something. Your next client is Nicola Roberts. She's gonna kick off if it's wrong. You are.
Maybe a little. So Henry's going to do the honours and deliver my brief.
Try to work more to a mood rather than a trend. Currently, the mood is quite relaxed, youthful, urban, sexy, but not outwardly sexy. Feminine, but not girly. Nicola is not afraid to experiment, so the silhouette is completely up to you.
I'm really excited about Nicola's brief because she's not scared to try something new. It's a good challenge.
We know how much fun she has with clothing. She's really playful, but having a day to make her an outfit is really stressful.
So star client number 2 is none other than Style to Rock's very own Nicola Roberts. Her outfit is to be worn for a Style to Rock promotional TV appearance. Nicola is after a relaxed, urban and sexy look, feminine but not girly. The designers should work towards a mood rather than a trend, and she's not afraid to experiment. The 4 remaining designers must make sure that Nicola's outfit ties in with the themes and designs they've already worked on for Tinci, so the individual briefs work together as a cohesive collection.
I think the designers could easily fall into the trap of getting lazy and designing something that they know Nicola wears every day. Their job is to take Nicola's look and push it forward. Then again, she does change her mind more often than I change my socks, so it's anyone's guess on the day, really.
It's the morning of the final full working day for the designers on their toughest challenge to date. With only 3 days to design a collection and the enormity of this challenge, some of the designers haven't slept in 48 hours.
Morning, everyone.
Morning.
And Nicola is about to add to their already heavy workload by revealing the identity of the final star client.
Do you all want to gather round? I think this is the first time when I've come in and I can visibly see that everyone is shattered.
Yeah.
So I am about to deliver the 3rd challenge. It's a full stage performance look for Little Boots.
Electro pop star and disco diva Little Boots is one of the hottest female solo artists around. With a score of chart-topping singles, she's been tearing up the dance floors with her catchy electro pop. Known for her ethereal disco chic, she's worked with some of the biggest names in the music industry, from hot chip and 80s pop legend Phil Oakey to duetting with electronic music icon Gary Newman.
Little Boots is going to come in about 6 hours to talk to you guys and to look through your designs. I have the brief here. Little Boots is fashion forward, so anything cool, London. Dresses are great, easy for stage, as well as separates like crop tops and shorts or top and skirts. As Little Boots is petite, clothing above the knee works great to give her some extra height. And the gig is in Las Vegas, so it's going to be really hot, and it will need to be quite lightweight.
So the final celebrity completing the trinity of clients is Little Boots, who's looking for an outfit to wear at a festival performance in Las Vegas. As she is petite, clothing above the knee works well, so dresses and shorts are great. She must be able to move freely on stage, and the design must be suitable to wear in hot temperatures. Little Boots is fashion forward and looking for something London and cool.
So I'm going to leave you guys to it. Back later to see how you're all getting on.
Thanks, Nicola.
Thank you.
Right now, we are a week away from somebody dressing Rihanna. They have to just step up, push the tiredness aside, they have to focus and they have to deal with it and they have to get it done. The showcase is tomorrow. They have to have 3 designs finished by tomorrow.
I will finish it no matter what, you know, nothing.
Guys, this is your client, this is Little Boots.
In preparation for one of her biggest gigs this year, Little Boots has come to the studio to hear the ideas for her outfit.
I can't wait to see what they come up with.
So what's the event?
This is one of the biggest dance music festivals in America. I really want something to stand out because also I've seen what the kids wear to these events and people really dress up. It's going to be a big stage with a lot of people, so it's got to stand out from a distance. But I mean, the other thing is it's going to be boiling hot, so I guess it's going to be difficult to combine something that's functional with something that's really going to stand out.
When they come in, you really need to like home in on the criteria. So if they're sort of way off, this is really important for you for the event, so don't hold back.
Okay.
And first up is Steve.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Pitching and designing within a 24-hour time frame leaves no room for error, so it's crucial they get it right.
I'm going to do a mini dress. It's quite fitted, but there'll be stretch at the back. It's a really, really simple silhouette on what's a kind of good length.
It doesn't really matter to me. The shimmer from the fabric is quite unusual.
On stage, it's going to like pick up on the lights, and it should be like, it should look quite good. Thank you so much.
All right, lovely. Thanks, Steve.
is going to be really eye-catching from a distance. The colour palette is quite kind of more subdued. I think if he gets that shape to work, then that will actually make it a lot cooler.
Is have to make it now and make it fit and make it to the, you know, the way she wants. Somehow, by tomorrow.
Hello.
Next up is Jacqueline.
So, I'm just gonna make more like a boxer shorts kind of thing, and it's just like silk.
Okay, so quite loose-fitting.
Yeah, loose-fitting. This is a waistcoat, this one.
Okay.
And then at the back there would be initials of yours. Like branding yourself, like, well, this is like me.
And that's really important. Thank you for your
Thank you so
hard
much.
work.
My theme is about like branding yourself, and she loves the idea of me actually put initials on her waistcoat.
It's probably a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I'm always really up for trying new things. I mean, I think my main worry with it is it could look a little bit cheerleader than the lettering.
Now it's Heidi's turn.
I wanted to make you a dress, but I wanted it to be like hang away from the body, just so you felt comfortable underneath when you were on stage. And I wanted to base it on the drape of a vest.
So is it 2 layers on this top bit then?
I think I'm just going to bind it in the black, because I think it'd be too hot if you had 2 layers.
That's what I was thinking, yeah. It feels quite relaxed. I
Yeah.
think that's quite a nice take on it, actually.
Thank you.
So that was Heidi. That was the calmest Heidi's ever been.
Really?
Yeah.
Finally, it's Zainab.
First thing I want to say, don't be too scared of this. It's going to be more refined.
It's really striking. It's a very girly, feminine shape, but then, you know, the leather and this, like, padded stuff is quite quirky, like, tougher. Only thing I'm worried about with the quilted stuff is it's going to be really, really hot, because, I mean, this is, like, insulation, pretty much, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like, that's just going to heat you up even
I wonder if
more
you
with
can
the
do
leather
any
as well.
boning or like a cage underneath.
I think boning should work with it. It'll be cool. I could just use, like, the same fabric, because it's so thin and really light without that. Well, yeah, so I'll be ripping that stuff off.
Hi.
Good luck.
Bye. Any favourites so far?
You know, I'm torn between what I would usually wear and what feels like my style and trying something new. It's going to be tough, and it'll be interesting to see how far they change them after the chat we've had today.
With only 24 hours to turn their drawings into dresses, will the designers be able to deliver what they've promised, as well as having 3 outfits ready for the showcase and satisfying each celebrity client's personal requirements? This is the ultimate challenge, the final hurdle standing between them and Rihanna.
We got...
This is a showcase like no other. Any designer who does not have an outfit picked by a client will face elimination. The trio of clients anxiously wait to see whether their briefs have been fulfilled.
You can feel the pressure in the air.
Tinchy Strider wanted a jacket and chinos to wear for a launch party, and the overall look needed to be subtle. Little Boots asked for an outfit for a festival performance in Las Vegas. It needed to be suitable for hot temperatures, and she's looking for something fashion-forward and cool. And Nicola Roberts asked for an outfit for a TV appearance. She wanted a relaxed, urban and sexy look, feminine but not girly.
Shall we get cracking?
Yes.
See the first one?
Do it.
Let's go. Tinchy, what do you think?
I like the jacket, I like how they've done like the different colours on it.
What do you think?
Wow, she's taken on board what we said and taken some of the padding up, but for me it's really lost that shape, which was the real wow factor.
I really like it. I love it. I think it's really cool.
First thing I thought it was a throwback.
Yeah.
That 80s, like, football jersey or boyfriend's jersey kind of thing, but with a twist.
I think it's about time we saw Zainab.
Hi.
Tell us a little bit about the outfits.
Tinchy, you said you didn't want anything too wild, but I
Yeah.
thought I'd put a little bit of the colour in there. Little Boots, I wanted to give you like a really feminine silhouette and something that's fun that you can like move around in. And then Nicola, I've really gone kind of like 80s with the whole bat wing.
Thank you, Zainab.
Thank you, Tinchy. Thank you, Little Boots. Actually, this is like the biggest shock of my life.
I really like the jacket.
That jacket is brilliant. That accordion thing on the sleeve,
Yeah.
I'm having that.
Wow, oh, I'm feeling mixed emotions. Like some bits that I really love, I really like the fabric, I think it's really unusual. It is really short.
At that length, it looks a bit like a costume from Pretty Woman. I swear you just gritted your teeth.
Honestly, I wouldn't take it off the rail. I think even the choice of fabric, it's so chintzy. It's just not something that Steve hasn't seen me in.
We're gonna get Steve out.
Hi guys.
How are you?
Hi Victoria, hi Tinchi.
I like the jacket. I like what you've done with the leather on the shirt and the jacket. The top half feels like something I could wear.
And then do you want to move on to Nicola's outfit?
As you said, you kind of are taken by a mood rather than individual garments, so like the whole kind of theme of it. So it's like urban, sporty, playful, but still girly.
And it's about finding the balance between like what's really feminine and what's cool and sporty at the same time. And I don't feel that maybe you managed to get that bit right. How was it?
They said it.